Welcome back to this class. So in my last video, we introduced the basic operations on whole numbers. So we gave addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I even went as far as introducing mixed operation, which is then where we apply the BIDMAS rule. So this time around, I want to focus on addition in this particular video. We are going to break down addition. This is just like a revision of what you've done in primary school. Everybody can add, but we need to relearn it again. You learn, relearn, and unlearn. So a lot of things can happen. And then we need to see how well we can add and arrange our numbers so that we can get the correct answer and the common errors that students make when they are dealing with addition. So let's start addition. So according to your syllabus, we are asked to deal with addition again. Now, I said it in the last video that addition is the process of increasing one number by another number, or the process of increasing one quantity by another quantity. So very simple. So for example, I can have something like 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 simply means I want to increase 6 by 4 units. So I want to increase 6 by 4 units. This, everybody can do it. So even the pepper sellers can do this. So 6 plus 4 is going to be equal to 10. So all you need to do is picture 6 in your mind, then count 4 more. So let's say I have 6 already. So maybe I have 6 naira in my pocket. Then I want to increase it by a quantity of 4. So you will not start anymore. You will not start from 6 anymore. You start from the next number after 6. So this is 4. So now we have 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means the answer for 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So that's the most basic. These are the most basic kind of addition you can have at this level. As a GSS1 student, you should not even be expecting this in your exams. So, but however, I still need to show you how this look like on a number line. Let's draw a number line for whole numbers. So I can draw a number line. So, whole numbers begin from 0. Let's put 0 as the first. So let's continue writing the other point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this continues like that because you cannot get to the end of whole numbers. So for this 6 plus 4, you want to add 6 plus 4 on the number line. I need to first locate 6, which is the starting point. 6 will be my starting point. Then I will increase it by a unit of 4. Let's take 4 steps forward. So if you are adding, you go this direction. But if you are subtracting, you go this direction. So for addition, I need to go forward. This is addition. But going backward is subtraction. So let's take 4 steps forward. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see I end up at 10. So therefore, 6 plus 4 units equal to 10. So this is a simple introduction to addition. So now, this is where most primary school students and junior secondary school students get it wrong. When it gets to 2-digit numbers, addition, 3-digit numbers, addition, 4-digit numbers, addition, or adding 3 digits against 2 digits, or 4 digits against 3 digits, or even 4 digits against 1 digit. So students will mix, they will arrange it wrongly and later end up getting the wrong answer. If you get the arrangement wrong, automatically you have gotten the entire questions wrong. So therefore, let's consider that now. So at this point, don't expect them that any question they want to give you an addition, they will help you to arrange it. You'll be the one mostly to be arranging it by yourself. For example, question will say evaluate number 1. Let's say 64 plus 23. Let's say this is what you have. They are expecting you to know that if you want to arrange, so units must be upon units, tens must be upon tens. No doubt, nothing. So I will start by writing 64 on top, then 23 will be under, whereas you need to be careful with this. So the unit of this is 3. It has to fall under the unit of the first one. And the tens is 2. It has to fall under the tens of the first one. Then I'm going to add together. So this is 4 plus 3, which will give me 7. So if you go by, so it means you want to increase quantity 4 by quantity 3. So that's 7. Then 6 plus 2, this will give me 8. So therefore, the answer to this is 87. It's as simple as that. However, there are some other questions that will require renaming. So let's see another question. Let's say we have 78 plus 65. So if this is what you have, the same process goes the same way we did this. That's how we're doing this. So let's write 78 on top first. 78. Next is 65 under this. Now we need to arrange it properly. 5 is the unit, let it be under the 8, which is the unit of this. 6 is the tens, let it be under here. So then I put my addition sign, I close my dash. Good. 5 plus 8. So that means I want to increase 8 by 5 units. So what does that give me? That will give me 13. So now I cannot write 13 here. I will be wrong. So we are dealing with base 10 here. So all I need to do is to simply write the last digits. That's why they call it renaming. I'll only write the last digits, which is 3. Then the 1, I'm going to carry it to this place. So what we have actually done is not just writing 3 and carrying 1. When you are doing number base, you understand what they did. So we did not just carry 1. We have divided the 13 by 10 because this is base 10. And we put down the remainder and carry the quotient. But don't worry about that. Now, 1 plus 7 is going to give me 8. Now, 8 plus 6, that's going to give me 14. So since there is no other number around here, I'll just write my 14. So the answer to this question is 143. So it's as simple as that. So at this level, you can even be given 3 digits against 2 digits. So let's rub this out. Rub it off. You can be given 3 digits against 2 digits. This question 3, example 3. So let's have 475 plus 28. Now, this is tricky. Many students, primary school students, they arrange this wrongly. So this is 475. If you arrange your 28 by putting 2 here and 8 here, you would have been wrong. You will get it wrong. So because the 8 here is the unit, it has to fall under the unit of this. So that means 8 and 5, they go together. Then 7 and 2 also go together. So we need to rearrange this. We have to rearrange this. Therefore, so for this to be effectively done, I have to put 8 here, then I put 2 here. So the same thing goes with subtraction. Subtraction also needs you to arrange properly. So even the multiplication too, for safety purpose, you have to arrange it properly. 5 plus 8, that's going to give me 13. Let's put 3. Same way, carry 5, carry 1. 1 plus 7, that will give me 8. 8 plus 2, that will give me 10. So I can't write 10 here. I have to put 0 down and carry 1. 1 plus 4, that will give me 5. So the answer to this is 503. Very, very good. This is the same way you will do it, even if you have 4 digits against 3 digits, or even 4 digits against 4 digits. Let's do one more example. let's make it more complex this time around. So this is 5,643 plus 147. So we want to add 4 digits to 3 digits, like 3 digits to 4 digits. The same way, just get the arrangement correctly first. That's 5,643 plus 147. Of course, you know that this will be 147. So units will fall upon units, tens upon tens, 100 upon 100, and so on. Now, this is 7 plus 3, which is 10. So I put down 0, carry 1. Next is 1 plus 4, that will give me 5. Plus 4 again, that will give me 9. So nothing to carry. I'll just put down my 9 since it is 1 digit. And 6 plus 1, that will give me 7. And 5 plus nothing, that will just give me 5. So this nothing simply means that 5 plus 0. So 5 plus 0 is just 5. Yes, very interesting. This reminds me, the concept of 0 is nothing. So when you add 0 to anything, it means you're adding nothing to that number. So the result will still be 0. So the result will still be that number. So for example, if I say 4 plus 0, the answer will be 4. Or even if you arrange it as 0 plus 4, it will still give you 4. Now, this now brings me to the concept of commutativity. So, for commutative purpose, so you also need to take note of this, that addition is commutative. Addition. Take note of this. Note. Addition operation is commutative. So that is the commutative rule is applicable for addition. So what does that mean? If I add 2 plus 3, this is the same as saying 3 plus 2. So either you come with the first quantity and add it to the second quantity, or add the second quantity to the first quantity, you still get the same result. This is what we call commutativity, commutative property. So that simply means 2 plus 3 will give me 5. And then 3 plus 2 will also give me 5. This implies that 2 plus 3 is also equal to 3 plus 2. So this is what we call commutative property. So the same thing goes with multiplication, but subtraction cannot be done this way. So subtraction does not satisfy this rule. It is only addition and multiplication that satisfy this rule. All right. So this is the end of addition. Later, before the end of this week 2 videos, I'm still going to do some quantitative reasoning, that where a single digit can be missing or an entire number can be missing, and you'll be asked to add and figure out the missing digit or the missing number. So that's still under the addition concept. See you in the next video on subtraction. God bless you.